Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hat Creek Homestead. Today is a semi big day. We are moving the rabbits from the townhouse back to the farm. The rent on the townhouse has just went up to astronomical price. It's not worth that. And the threat at the farm has been neutralized. So today we're bringing the bunnies that we got from Sawyer Ridge Farm back to the farm, and I'll swap you around and show you the setup we have for them. So this is the bunny enclosure that we've made. We have lots of dogs, and one of the coon dogs is clipped right here when he's out of his kennel, and so this is why this tarp is here, so he can't see it. And then Roscoe is over there, and he is a rabbit eating fool, so that's why we have this, so Roscoe cannot see the bunnies, and to keep the other dogs that run the neighborhood from being able to get to them. And so Maya has Big Chungus, as she's so affectionately known. First bunny we got from Sawyer Ridge. And these are silver fox rabbits, and we're going to put her in this cage right here. We have tiles down because they've never been on wire before. So I'm going to swap camera people, and we'll put this bunny in the cage. So this end is just tie wired, so we can open and close it if we need to get in there. The other end is zip tied. So this end is just tie wired, so we can open and close it if we need to get in there. The other end is zip tied, so this side will come open. This is what it looks like when it's open. It just comes away from the fence, and then we can come in here so we can get them some feed and water. And we bought this cage at the same auction we bought beans at. I think we paid like 10 bucks for it. So this is Big Chungus. She used to be known as Ruby. And we got another female and a male from Sawyer Ridge at the same time. But that joker over there ate them. He got loose one day and he killed them. So we went back and got these. And I'm not sure what this one's name is anymore. Ginger, she changes it. So Ginger's going here in the middle because, don't tell anyone, but she's my favorite. I think she's the prettiest. Okay, put her in. And I had my finger over the camera. So Ginger and this other black bunny have been together since we got them. I think they're litter mates, and I don't think they've ever been apart. So this is going to be something new for them, but that's why we're putting them right next to each other. We put Big Chungus in this cage furthest from the dog because she survived 2 dog attacks from that dog, and so I didn't want to further traumatize her if she could see him or hear him. And so we put her furthest away from the Roscoe, the rabbit killer. And we can't be mad at Roscoe. He's a basset hound. That's what basset hounds were bred to do. It was our fault. He got loose. His kennel was not closed. My son did not get the door closed all the way. The dog got loose, and the rabbits were in the girls' bedrooms in Starlet Tote. So it was 100% our fault. We can't be mad at the dog for doing what dogs do. But this is the litter mate to Bridget, or this is Roxy. And so she's going to come over here and be put in this cage right here, right next to Ginger, which it's a blue rabbit. I don't know why it's called Ginger.
So this one?
In their cage. Now we're going to get them some food and water and close this back up. Boss coming to make sure we did everything. Okay, did we do a good job, boss? Huh? Mm-hmm. All right. So here they are with their food and their water, all happy in their little cages. Today we are adding new additions to the homestead. As you know, my girls show rabbits for 4-H, and we have 3 silver fox rabbits that we got from Sawyer Ridge Farm. Today we're going to add a silver fox buck and 2 red New Zealands that we got from Grace Hollow Rabbitry in Arkansas, and I'll leave all their information down in the description below. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the gray and with the black, the 2 sisters, that they've been together most of their lives. So we just separated them till we can get our new cage set up. So we're going to move these 2 in together and put the 2 new red females in this middle cage, And then we're going to have to do a setup for a buck. And I'll show you what we're going to be doing. So here is Big Chungus. This is one of the first silver foxes we got. And then this is Ginger. And that is Rosie. And so these two were always together until we moved them out here to the farm. So we're going to put them back together for right now. We have a big rabbit thing hanging out in the barn, but it's still snake season. And I'm not going out there to mess around in the snakes and the rats till it's frosty, and I know I'm not going to get bit by a snake. The barn is old. There's not been nothing in it in quite some time because it wasn't being used. So we're going to move these two girls together, and then we're going to put the red rabbits, the red New Zealands, in one of these cages. But I also have to clean these cages out. It's that time of week. So I'll bring you along. Alright, so here's our two new red New Zealand bunnies we got, and their names are Boomer and Sooner, because go Oklahoma. And so this is Big Chungus. We have Boomer and Sooner. And this is Roxy. And then Ginger's down here. And then we have Peter Rabbit is our male's name. Roscoe! Hey! I'm trying to film a video here. I know you're excited about the rabbits. Do you want them for lunch? They're not your lunch. Silly dog. Hey! I guess he's just saying hi to the people. Are you saying hi to YouTube, Roscoe? Thank you. That was very informative information. Every time I try to film a video, he wants to bark. We have him tied up. This is his enclosure pen. He runs loose in here when the gate's closed, and so he's not happy about being tied up. But there's Beans. Beans has gotten big. Hi, Beans. But this is the cage for the new bunnies. There's old Beans. Hey, Beans. What are you doing, Beansy? Hi, Beans. Oh, Beans the sheep. He likes her scratches. We have her pinned up in there, and she's cleaned out all of that brush. She's like a little goat. She's a sheep. But Beans is growed up. So there's Peter Rabbit in his cage. And there's Boomer and Sooners over there. We got them put in their permanent cages. And we got Ginger put back in her cage. So here's the bunny pen. It's all finished. We put the cage down here with the new bunnies in it. Boomer and Sooner and Peter Rabbit. And we put more of the tarps over the top for shade and rain. And then we extended the cattle panel so it goes all the way around and ties there. And then the dogs on the back side can't see because of the tarp here. So the bunnies feel a little more safe. Because when we tie the dogs out, Angus is right there, that black dog. And then there's Beans. And he's telling us it's time for him to go back to the kennel and be fed. So he's old, and it doesn't matter how much we worm him. He just don't gain no weight. It's about his time to go over the Rainbow Bridge, I think. He's 12 years old. And so